asked to give this to you.
The Blue Lotus or regular Prelo? Well, thank you. Check it out. I still got this from last night. But thank you. I'll not play a friend. Chicken bar salad.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a full AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen off the play fake. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
All right, that was bad.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen has his man. It's Shakir. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down. Allen going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's a diving catch right side.
That was nice. That was nice. That was nice, puppy. That was nice, puppy.
To his team before the game. Quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Allen to throw once more.
Oh, he in there.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Ooh.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 3rd down and 1.
Johnson brought him down. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And he's into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 40 yards. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
Fuck.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Little puppy. Little puppy. Little puppy. Yeah.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
What?
Yards is the tally on
No.
first down. That brings up
Why?
2nd and 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Hello, hello, welcome, welcome.
Looking to throw. Allen. Allen going to run with it. That is
Damn.
Kincaid with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Second down and a yard. To throw, it's Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo
That was nice.
touchdown.
Okay.
Josh Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 5, 2nd and 4. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Good return.
As they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Bills come trying to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
180.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Jackson going to keep it. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, that's into the team, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2 yards to go, second down. Now Allen. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
319.
Cook up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Allen. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Motion man is Shakir. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. He's to the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Cook diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
All right. Scheiße.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. A little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Jackson going to keep it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
No, that's game.
Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
That's game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Allen going to run with it. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Jackson.
No, come on.
Get it to him. It's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Quick, ready?
4th down, 10 yards to go.
180. Sit hot. Hey, report.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the...
Come on, resume the game, you bitch. You don't like that I'm coming back. Resume the damn game, you pussy.
As it's a 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Get hot. Go ahead.
Jackson going to keep it. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute. And they're an extra point away.
Yeah, just one-handed that.
CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat. And there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead,
no fucking way, dude. I knew I should have just went for 2.
makes him a top target in any game.
So no question here, down by a score late. They're going to try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about
that's game.
this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything.
Missed a field goal because too much power. That's so stupid.
Field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Allen going to run with it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Allen. Allen going to run with it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
DC ready?
Now 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Middle. Sit hot. 180. That's 180. 180 shot.
Here's Jackson.
No fucking way.
Intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills.
I should have went for the field goal.
Just when you thought this game might be a late interception, pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, you're talking about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do.
Fucking A, bro. One more. That was some shit. Just had to throw a pick. Should've just took the field goal, but I've been missing them, so you know. Man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills
Wow.
and the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm against the Schmills again. Or my screen can just stay black, that's cool. Oh, it's the same guy. Oh, no it's not. Man, I should have just done a better pass and tried to run it with Lamar or done that field goal. I wouldn't have lost by 1 point, bro. 1 fucking point.
Welcome to Baltimore's inner harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia
Oh, this dude's
Eagles
playing as the Eagles.
and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Oh, this dude got a glazed Barkley, okay.
A gain of 14. Good for
Okay.
a quick first down.
And an Eagles first down.
This dude glazing Barkley, that's crazy.
On play action, Hurts moving to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Yeah, at some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Third and long for Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 12 yards. And it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. LaJohntay Wester deep for Baltimore. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He finds Devontae Smith. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. So after 1, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
No touch. Hey, easy. 63, 60, 180, 180. No touch.
Now Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
No touch. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1. Throwing Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally trap him before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Oh, that was almost so bad.
Turn like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
Trim it.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A 17-yard loss. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson.
No.
Is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeGees. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Open space inside the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon
Good shit.
Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop. Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
Fucking shit.
It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this is too far out.
9 people watching. Welcome.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It'll be 2nd down.
Easy, 63, bang!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. On comes the punter now. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Woo! Cray, right?
All that separates these two sides has half number 2. A short one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on. 180. Finish it up. 180. Finish it.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
Get on. 180.
Jackson now. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson looking to throw. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sit on. 180. Finish it up. Sit on.
Here's Henry, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Hey, middle.
Back to throw, Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away.
A 45-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it, and And completed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his right. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Hurts. Tight end Granson. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
13.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Off the play fake. Jackson. The pass rush gets goes down. Jalen Phillips. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. For 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Trimmer.
Here's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Good, set. No, sir.
Now it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds.
Yeah, man, this game been a fight. You know what I'm saying? It been cray.
Here's second down. Hurts now. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Come on.
To throw, Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
A first down throw for Jackson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Jackson now on second down. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10.
And that's just a disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
This is first and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Hey, easy, 63, back. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Here is first and goal. Here's Barkley, and this is a touchdown. They have tied it. An extra point
Good game.
to win the game.
Should have just ran it, bro.
Unbelievable, Mike. I mean, what a game. What a finish. They knew they had to have the touchdown, and they got it. and now they are an extra point away from winning this game.
So, all zeros on the clock. This is for the win. The kick
He got it.
is good.
Damn, each game by 1 point, bro.
On that sideline, what a finish. The late time remaining.
I didn't mean to pause it, y'all. My bad.
Seals the victory.
Hey, good game,
So
bro.
it's a win here for
Good
the
game. Nice
visiting
comeback.
Eagles. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson,
That was crazy.
our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh.
On X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
That was my first touchdown right there. That did, yeah. I'll run another. I still got a lot of people watching. And there's 2 games in a row I've lost by 1 point, man. Oh, yeah, I should have just ran the ball. 9-14, bro. Oh, my Lord. Alright, let's get this that on. Let's do that. What's that? Alright. Oogity boo.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens
What up, bro?
taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jones running left.
Oh my gosh.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going
They
out
do
of
the
bounds.
slippery slope, man.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
6-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On play action, McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison. That's caught.
What?
And all the way inside the 15 before the over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
What is that?
line.
That was okay. Crazy.
Up the middle, Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he
He's in there.
get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Nah, he in there.
Terrific opening drive had first and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's McCarthy. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll run it again with Henry. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Jackson's pass intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Boy, that's crazy.
Cougar 19.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1.
Scoreless after 1.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And his throw is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
He schemed that
Well, we
open.
had the scoreless first quarter at play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points.
Damn.
It's game on.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
You kidding me?
Have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw is Jackson. And that falls to the ground incomplete.
Fucking
Nice
bro.
job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time.
Oh, my God. This guy good. I can't lie. This guy is good.
Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 89 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again.
Bro. Alright, I gotta do something, man.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Yeah.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Jackson now. He's got him in, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 32 on the play.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
From the gun, it's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Fuck.
And the Vikings will take over here at their own 14-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
On the counter, here's Jones. 128 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the Vikings first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Jackson to throw. That is incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he takes a shot
No.
on the release as this will be incomplete. Time for break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
No.
A 2-touchdown game. 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
And he tries to power forward, but
No.
get back to the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
He's gone.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you get it.
That's the
Something
game.
happened here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly
Fuck.
what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Jackson. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And this will be incomplete. What can you believe this? That one should have been picked 2. Instead, it's 4th down.
Geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hey, report.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Damn.
And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad. But a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry will take this into the end zone.
It's about time I at least scored.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things had not been going their way, but they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
Fucking doink.
Pushed it right. It's no good. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
The onside kick is recovered.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Fuck, dude.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. McCarthy off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Here comes 2nd down. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Jackson. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Jackson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Jackson to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got one of the two touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And they just had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock. And let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them.
He's just going to run it.
Pretty much done at this stage.
Maybe waste my timeout.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Jones.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W.
I need a fumble.
All you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on fourth down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. From the shotgun, to give to Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.
So many
losses,
bro.
You got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one.
I just made a lot of mistakes.
And being in a position where
losing my touch in Madden. Down the bronze, bro. No.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into
Doobie-dabba-dee, bow, bow, na-na-nee.
here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the
The same
Baltimore
guy or not.
and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles.
With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from South Philly. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebackers. And the Ravens are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick, and that is the fast start this defense.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Baltimore. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on
3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage. At least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong offensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Man in motion is Smith. On play action, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Eagles, first down.
Great, set.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 35, here's second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He's
Damn.
his man, it's Smith. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Hurts will try it again. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
Hurts again. Laying out.
What?
What a play. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 24-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's out of bounds, short of the first down. 3rd and a long way to go.
Great, set. No touch.
Now Barkley. And they go backwards here again. But defense stands tall. And it's 4th down.
I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile.
Now, how about this? Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So this is one of those times where you're able to catch the defense napping, sneak somebody in behind them. It's a great play. But instead, you run this, they aren't fooled, Everybody's manned up, and it's a disaster. Not sure really what tipped the defense off that it was coming, but some incredible anticipation to stop this fake.
He'll look for Flowers downfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
A gain of 27 on
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 more
Give them
yards.
17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, get on!
Play action now. Jackson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll
What?
set up shop at the 30-yard line.
Okay, Mom, I love you.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Great. Set.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
180.
Again, Hurts. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. He's going to try it here again. That's hard. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
That's how I won one. I'm back in the silver. All right. Puppy. Puppies. Puppy go bark, 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 bark.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Kansas City. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To the air, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 6. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the red zone on 1st. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails.
to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The field opened up, and he simply takes off. This is a reason that even the quarterbacks are timed in the 40-yard dash at the combine, because the elite, well, they can make a big chunk run just like that.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh, as they get set for first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Brought in. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
They'll run here with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie it up late in the first. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah,
You've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Chiefs 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So first down from the 41.
First down. First and 10 at the
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All set now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Man in motion here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Look at that. Get it. Come on.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get to stop.
There's a dive up the middle. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense. Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Rose caught, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Pressure coming from Mahomes. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime.
He missed it. The extra point's no good, so keep that difference at 5. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Yeah.
Final throw before the break. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30.
What?
And he's going to go out on the edge of the red zone.
I'm in the middle of the game.
So that's the halfway point of
Maybe this is, I'm in the third quarter, so it's just got 4 minutes and then a few minutes and then we can go eat. And I guess, yeah.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. There he goes, right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Nice, puppy.
Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
First down.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again.
God
And they
damn.
push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
He'll work against the blitz. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
Alright.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Gain on the play brings up second and 10 at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Nice.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer in talkback. Circle that play.
What's up, Bubby?
That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
First down. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Now Jackson on third down. intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Ali to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Jackson trying again after the pick. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. Passing in the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And they are going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. Play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offsides, how, bro?
He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. Third down here. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's fourth and goal late.
Yellow.
He'll throw it. Has it in close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A crucial mistake. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Fuck, bro.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. They did it! He made the interception! Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Ravens facing a 5-point deficit. 1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jukes away from one. Breaks through and breaks away. And the Chiefs make the play that should win.
That's fucking yay.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Here's a give to Hunt. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. And in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, the offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
He has it. Two-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt.
26, Ravens 15.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. The pressure's there, and he goes down again. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Now to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. He drops it.
That's game.